Hey, Chris Maguire here, and I've got a Hey Chris question. Today's one is, hey Chris, should I bother recording my songs to a CD since people don't buy CDs anymore? Okay, another really good question. This one, again, like all my answers, it's a little bit difficult. Basically, no, you probably shouldn't. If we think of it purely as a business point of view, we're just not usually going to get the returns on the CD that we want. So it takes a lot to pay somebody to record it and then to master it, and then the physical CDs themselves and the covers and everything else does cost a real lot. So you would need to sell X number of CDs before you can get back to break even. And usually if you're just starting out on just a very small fan base or just on a very local level, it's very unlikely that you're going to sell the required numbers to break even. So it's not a very good business proposition. Saying that though, if you can do as much of that by yourself, then that dramatically reduces the costs. Now I know a guy that has recently released his band CD, and he did a lot of the legwork himself, and he's studied audio engineering, so he was able to do that himself, and he was able to pull a lot of resources so he could do the CD fairly cheaply and knew that he's got a number in his head of where he sort of breaks even, and that number is very achievable. And that's kind of his goal, is if he sort of breaks even, he's happy, and we should all be if we're sort of breaking even with it. So if you can do a lot of the legwork yourself and the heavy lifting yourself and still have it sound good, we could all use simple audio programs, but if it's not going to sound very good, we would be better off hiring somebody. For me, I always get somebody else to do it because it's not something I've studied, so that would be an extra expense for me. All that said though, is the demo CD is kind of like our business card. It's like a band's business card if we sort of just give it out. So businesses don't necessarily make money on their business cards, it becomes an expense. And because they are already generating an income, that can be a taxable, a tax write-off. So it doesn't really cost them as much as it sort of normally does. Now, because it's a bit of a business card, it gives people an idea that might be interested in booking us or working with the musician, an idea of what they're about, what their sound is, and a demo CD it can be very useful for those things. And some people do still prefer to listen to some things on CD. It does depend on the type of music though, especially if you're an older demographic, and CDs are still the way to go. If you're appealing to a younger demographic, probably a lot less so. So look at it from a business point of view. If you're looking at it from that business card point of view, really try to do as much as you can yourself. If you're really just giving a snapshot of an idea of your sound and what you're about, it doesn't have to be the best quality in the world, it's just something to sort of market yourself, and it's just one tool. So hopefully this helps. It's really just looking at your own position, and if you've got a band that has a lot of members, then you could share that cost between a lot of them, then that's not as big of a hit. All these things you could sort of consider, but personally I would sort of look at it from a business point of view. Now if you decide that you're not going to go to that route, you do need some other marketing material, so try to get some sort of recordings that are available either on your Facebook page or your website or something like that, so people can check you out, because if you don't have anything up for people to sort of check out, then they're never going to, you're not going to get anywhere. Nobody's going to book you if they haven't heard you before. So you definitely need something, you need some sort of calling card. So it might not have to be a physical CD anymore, but it does have to be something. So hopefully that points you in the right direction. As always, if you do have any questions, feel free to put them into the comments section below and I'll be sure to get them. Otherwise, thanks!